I'm looking at you while you looking at me, looking your direction. You ain't gotta say too much, baby, I'm your reflection. We can fall in love, but I just got one question. Is you ain't dealing with your exes? Yeah, is the paper or the person more impressive? Is your friends giving you advice, what they suggesting? We can fall in love, but how quick you invested? Cause all the love I knew came in time and in Texas. Yeah, wouldn't mind putting diamonds up on your hand because you hot and got that pressure.
Good morning.
Plus you got that thing that changed the weather. The precipitate, it got me thinking it can't get no better. Pray these feelings don't evaporate. Good God, girl, you so special. And you know it. If you need all I got, girl, I might blow it. You know the snack, you a garden, that seed I'm sowing. Ooh, part of me never had a green thumb before this. You got me, you got me going. Now I'm gone, singing all my songs.
Big vibes.
Can't put down my
B-Val, big vibes this morning. Good morning. Wake up show. Let's go.
Girl, you got me going. Now I'm gone with you all night long.
Instagram, click the link in my bio. You can come right to the full layout, the full show on Facebook and YouTube. Let's go.
I'm looking at you while you looking at me. Look at you. You gotta say too much, baby. I'm your reflection. We can fall in love. I just got one question. Is you ain't dealing with your exes? Yeah, is the paper or the person more impressive? Is your friends giving you advice, what they suggesting? We can fall in love, but how quick you invested? Cause all the love I knew came in time and in Texas. Yeah, if you call me, Lucerne gon' pull up screaming, baby. Let me see it. Cause they say seeing is believing, baby. Girl, I need it. You just too cold without no reason, baby. Let me freeze it. Cause ain't no way I could let this thing go back. You the best I never had. Don't flex, ain't gotta brag. Still leave them haters mad. Don't entertain nobody else. Don't waste your time with that.
Appreciate y'all sharing
Cause
the video.
what we got is good.
Let's go.
Don't let me go outside. Girl, you got me going. Now I'm gone, singing all my songs. Came on my phone. Oh, girl, you got me going. Now I'm gone with you all night long. If loving you ain't right, I'll just be wrong. I'm looking at you while you looking at me, looking your direction. You ain't gotta say too much, baby, I'm your reflection. We can fall in love, but I just got one question. Is you ain't dealing with your exes? Yeah, is the paper or the person more impressive? Is your friends giving you advice, what they suggesting? We can fall in love, but how quick you invested? Cause all the love I knew came in time and in Texas, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? No, that's really what it is, you know what I'm saying? Riding through the city, just me and you. I don't need nobody else for real. Yeah, we just take our time. Ain't no rush, you feel me? It's just next time start going real smooth and slow. All the love I knew came in time and in text. That's how I gotta be. All the love I knew came in time and in text. Yeah.
There you go. Good morning, AM Wake Up Show. Good morning. Had to start you off with them vibes, man. That was the homie B-Val. One of the artists you definitely should be watching for in 2021. Big shout out everybody that shared the video, man. I see everybody checking in this morning. Real relationship goes, Brother Royce F. Robinson. Brother Royce jumping on here in a second. Let me know where y'all watching from. IG, I see y'all. Good morning. Remember, there's a link in my bio where you can just switch over and watch the full show, the full layout with all the comments from, you know, my AM Wake Up Show day ones, man. It's a you see a lot more of what's really going on, man. Thank y'all for waking up with us this morning. We definitely appreciate it, though, man. Much, much love. Big shout out everybody that is getting their day started the right way. Real relationship goals. Brother Royce F. Robinson. He jumping on here with us in a minute, man. I just want to say that for this is going to be a lot of love in the air. And every morning, really, I'm cool. Quella, how you doing? Good morning, sis. Every morning, every day should really be about love, right? I know a lot of time, for whatever reason, man, we've allowed society to program us to tell us when we celebrate certain things, to tell us when to celebrate Father's Day, when to celebrate Valentine's Day, even though Valentine's Day really started behind a massacre. Right. Let's not get distracted here. Let's not get distracted. Really, man, we got to get to the point to where we stop allowing them to tell us when to celebrate, when we're happy, when we're going to do this. You know, for me, every day really should be a Valentine's Day. Every day really should be a Father's Day, a Mother's Day, a birthday. You know, we every day you wake up and make it in this society is a holiday. You understand me? So, man, one time for everybody that really puts forth that effort every day to live like that and to be happy like that. We told y'all what was going to happen. Of course, this Friday, the paint party almost sold out, y'all. We told y'all don't wait till the last minute to get your tickets to come to the Date and Paint. So I want to say it may be 3 spots left. That's it. And believe me, the 3 spots that's left, they had to take and make the spots, okay? But again, man, it's going to be a great, great event, a great time Friday. We have a Date and Paint 90s R&B list curated by yours truly, man. We're going to make sure the vibes are right. Now, some of y'all like, Yadi, I ain't going to no club. Cool. I ain't all right. I ain't going to make you go to the club. Come here, baby. Just come here. I know you want to play. Just come here. Come here. Just come here. Just 1 second. Just come here. You don't even got to sit down for no long time. Just come here. Just come. Come on. If you ain't cracking, you ain't rocking. Ladies and gentlemen, the queen early this morning. There she go. There she go. I got a queen. Thank you. Oh. Y'all seen that hair? Y'all seen that new hair too? Y'all seen that new hair too? Y'all seen that new hairdo she had going on? God, she say, I be being extra. I ain't being extra, sis. There's some side dude right now waiting for me to mess up. Nah, sis, it ain't extra. Come get these kisses. that's how my attitude be now. Sis, come on over here. Come on, sit down, man. Come here. Let me holler at you. Say orange. Say orange. Man, y'all gotta be extra. Y'all gotta be extra, man. I'll be shoot. Let me tell y'all something. We've been together all this time, right? All this time, right? Man, guys, be extra, man. Be over the top for yours. Because it's some dude somewhere that's laughing and liking all y'all pictures on Instagram that's waiting for you to mess up, big fella. Oh, wait a minute. I done jumped the gun. You know what? That really should hold up.
Starting off your day the right way.
Let's get into it.
Here's your morning motivation on the AM Wake Up Show.
AM Wake Up Show, Radio Boss, Hardbody Kiati. Morning motivation for the day. Guys, ladies, listen. Listen. Hey, man. Step your game up. For real. Step your game up. Because you've been with somebody a long time does not give you the right to be boring or lazy, man. That it doesn't. It doesn't, y'all. I want to give you this analogy, guys. Are you ready for it? Here it goes. I want you to imagine. Close your eyes, unless you're driving, and keep your eyes open. Y'all know anytime I get into this voice, it's about to get serious. I want to imagine you've been in a car since, let's say, 2010. Okay. Now you love this car. You've gave this car a nickname and everything. This car is called Lil Scoot Scoot. That's your car, Lil Scoot Scoot. Come on, Jay Wall. Let's say your car's named Lil Scoot Scoot, right? Lil Scoot Scoot got the custom steering wheel cover that you like to drive. You know exactly where everything is at in Lil Scoot Scoot. You can reach over and let the window down on the other side. And even though you love Lil Scoot Scoot, you know that there's a 2020, a 2021 model car that came out. And this new car got all the new features. Listen here, man. This car got automatic start. This car got when you drive and the sunlight come outside, the windows automatically get tinted. Lil Scoot Scoot, you're comfortable, but Lil Scoot Scoot don't got no rear view camera. When you back up, you still gotta turn around in Lil Scoot Scoot. When you switch lanes, Lil Scoot Scoot don't got the light on the windshield, y'all. The light on the windshield that when you go in the rear view, you know, when it get in the other lane and that light pop in, you're like, oh, it's a car coming. I can't see it, but I understand that's the blind spot light, right? These new cars got all kind of stuff that Lil Scoot Scoot don't got. So what I'm telling you is, hey, son, be sure you be nice to Lil Scoot Scoot, okay? Because they got some new cars out there, got some stuff that your car ain't got, fam, and she's looking. Only thing that's keeping her loyal with Lil Scoot Scoot is that she been down with Lil Scoot Scoot since 2010, okay? That's the only reason she's down with Lil Scoot Scoot, okay? Ladies, listen to me. Oh my God. Ladies, listen to me. Ladies, please listen to me this morning. I got some Bible truths for y'all this morning. We know that you know that these new cars. Ladies, I want y'all to look at it like this. We talk about interior stuff. See how for we talked about the guys and we talked about the interior stuff, right? Ladies, we're gonna make it different for y'all. Same 2010 car, right? But in 2020, they got candy paint. You listen to me? They got the big old wheels. They got LED lights. See, guys looking at things on the outside, ladies. We're not even gonna go deep into the interior of all of the amenities that the car has. Guys, we just stuck on the outside. All we see is candy paint and big rims, and we want to go play, okay? Okay? Please take care of your ride. Take your ride for granted. Lil Scoot Scoot been getting you places since 2010, okay? Respect Lil Scoot Scoot, y'all. Put that effort in this morning, okay? The fact that we just broke that down in car language is amazing this morning. One time for creativity, you hear me? Somebody in the car right now like, you right, man. They do got rear view assist. And now you think about somebody finna get a car. Oh, man. Man, much love, man. Good morning. AM Wake Up Show, Radio Boss, Hard Body, Kiati, man. Much love, everybody stopping what they doing. You know what I'm saying? To wake up, to go and grow with us. Remember, if you watch it on Instagram, just click the link in the bio and you'll see the full layout of the show. So y'all see the comments over me. But on Facebook, we get to add the comments to the show. Matter of fact, do y'all remember the first car that you bought? Y'all remember the first car that you ever bought? Or let me not say bought, because some of y'all had hand-me-down cars, okay? And nothing's wrong with the hand-me-down cars. A lot of us had hand-me-down cars. The first car that I ever had was a Volvo. It was like a ugly gray, like the door on the driver's the driver's side ain't work. You had to slide in the car. Okay, OVO said a 97 Honda Civic. Man, an Impala. An Impala. I think an Impala was actually the first car that I ever actually bought. Cornella say that 95 Volkswagen Golf. Twala say a 75 Grand Prix. God dog. A Dodge Neon. Now that's funny. I don't know. Anytime I've seen a Dodge Neon, Dodge Neons are just funny cars. A white Ford Escort 2001. Lydia say a 99 cocaine white Buick Century. Why it had to be cocaine white? All right, we got a Caitlin with a Honda Accord. I say a Chevy Spectrum. What is a Chevy Spectrum? An 83 Oldsmobile Omega. I've never heard of that car. That sounds funny. A 78 Cutlass. Rock Solid BJ, what up? A 78 03 Mitsubishi Lancer. Some of these cars, I can tell y'all grew up in good neighborhoods. I've never heard of some of these cars before, ever. In the hood, we got Pontiacs, Hondas, and Impalas or Buicks. Oh, Chocolate Bite say she bought it for $75. That's a lick. See if they got another one. I'll drive it right now. Woo. Yeah, that Bonneville. Ooh, come on, Bonneville. Shout out my sister Francis. Good morning. A 97 Ford Taurus. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a very, very esteemed guest joining the show this morning. Now, he's come to you all the way he's come from a very long way to be here. I wonder what his very first call was. He's come from a very long way. Brother Royce F. Robinson. My brother in Christ, my mentor, my big brother, my crossover Bible fellowship, brother in arms.
Yes,
brother
sir.
Royce, what was your first car?
My first car was a Chevy Cavalier, white. I won't say it was cocaine white. It was snow white. She said it was cocaine white.
I say, oh, one time for the trap.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Handsome Johnson say a 91 Geo Metro. Them used to be small. I do remember Geo Metros for whatever reason. Man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. That was my baby, man. I got a picture around here somewhere with me and the wife posted up in front of it, man, back in 1991, I believe it was, 1992.
DJ, what's going on? Good morning, brother. Man, shout out everybody that's watching the show with us on Instagram. Remember, you can hear Brother Royce, but you can't see him. If you want to see him, all you have to do, click the link inside my Instagram bio. It will say AM Wake Up Show, and it'll bring you right to the show whenever you go through my Facebook page. Brother Royce.
Yes, sir.
It's I got to tell you something this morning, and you know, you my brother. You know, I don't lie to you. I know we've sat down in many sessions, and sometimes I have hard stuff to tell you. And this morning, it's gonna be one of them mornings because I believe honesty. You know, that's as men, we have to set the example and be honest, even when we have things that you know that we don't like to share with our wives, and wives, when you have things that you don't like to share with your husband, you got to sit down and be honest. So, you know, Brother Royce, you know, the church, man, has been so kind. You know, I'm official social media and outreach coordinator at a Crossover Bible Fellowship. One time for my Crossover family watching this morning, right? People know that again. I'm a media personality. You know, I have my own show. I own my own marketing company. I'm a well-established DJ here in the state of Texas, in the city of Houston. But Brother Russ, I've seemed on accident to add another job title to my jobs. Oh,
wow. Okay. All right.
Now this job was not, I wasn't even looking for no job, Brother Royce. You know, I was just at the club, just DJing. And out of nowhere, Brother Royce, I've been turned into a stripper. Listen. Just go with me. Wait, stay with me, Brother Royce. Stay with me. Listen, it's Valentine week. Stay with me, Brother Royce. Don't get lost, Brother Royce. Let me tell you what had happened.
Okay. All right.
Brother Royce, I'm just DJing, Brother Royce. I'm in my own zone. I'm playing some good old R&B music, Brother Royce. I'm warming them up for Valentine. I'm like, y'all, next week is Valentine weekend. I got some of the livest boom. So I go into my boom. I hit him with that Usher, nice and slow. It's 7 o'clock on the dot. I'm in my drop top. Everybody said, cruising the street. I say, I got him. I play H-Town, knocking the boots, Brother Royce.
Yeah.
Boom, boom. Pop, right? Knocking the boots, Brother Royce. I play Genuine in those jeans. I'm hitting them with R&B classic, Brother Royce. I took them back. I played that Lenny Williams, Cause I Love You. Doom, doom, doom. boom, boom. They was like, oh, they was like, you look too young to know that. I said, I know this ain't Magic 102, but just shut up and keep singing with me, right? Listen. Out of nowhere, Brother Royce, a girl shows up right in front of the DJ booth like a genie. I didn't even rub the side of the lamp. She said, now, Brother Royce, I say, she said, are you a stripper? And I said, am I a stripper? I said, ma'am, do I look like a stripper? Right? That was my real life question, Brother Royce. Do I look like a stripper? Do I look like a male entertainer? Right? Now, Brother Royce, what I forgot was I had on a safety lime green suit from head to toe, Brother Royce. This was a for real live hoodie suit, lime green top, lime green bottom, lime green shirt up under there, and I got on some black lime green Nike athletic leisure shoes, right, Brother Royce? So she looked, and I'm like, well, ma'am, do I look like a stripper? And so she looked at me, Brother Royce. She was like, yeah, pretty much. And then she made it rain on me, Brother Royce. She took some ones out and made it rain on me, Brother Royce.
Oh, come on.
Brother Royce, I was so offended at first. Then I remembered that it's hard out here, Brother Royce. Brother Royce, I was offended at first. I said, did she just throw some ones up in the air inside of this DJ booth, Brother Royce?
Huh.
I said, how dare you? So after I picked the ones up and put them in my pocket, Brother Royce, then I was like, you know what? Listen, Brother Royce, let me tell you what I had found, though. It was some 20s in there, too, Brother Royce. Man, now I know whenever I tell people these stories, they be like, Kiati, it's no way, right? So this morning, listen, y'all, I still don't technically know how much I made yet because I washed all this money in the pants pocket of the outfit that I had on. Have no clue how much I made, right? So this morning, in a sense of, I really want to be honest and I want to be real with y'all, guys. Don't lie. Let your women know, like, they need to know that women think we strippers out here. Y'all, listen. All right, here we go. Brother Royce, I have no clue how much I made. All right, here we go. And I washed it in the washing machine with color bleach. Y'all, she came and made it rain right now. Somebody gonna say I'm lying. Here go the 20s, Brother Royce. I did not know the lady really had, it was 2 20s in there, Brother Royce. So I'm not a bad stripper. I really started off at $40 an hour. This is where we started at, okay? $40. Here we go. Again, some of this money is still wet, y'all. So that's 40. I made 41, 42, it's wet, 43, 44, 45, 46. Oh, Brother Royce, it's a 5 in there. Wait a minute. $45. My wife better put some respect on my dance moves. That's what she better do. I just made $45 on accident in a lime green suit. Yeah, that was a Ziploc bag, y'all. Anytime I get cash, I put it in the Ziploc bag. I spray it down with Lysol, right? And then I put it in the wash machine. That's what we call laundering money around here at the AM Wake Up Show. Hello. And so that's $45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Brother Royce, that's halfway to 100. And I did it on accident, Brother Royce. Young lady, if you watch this show, thank you very much. This will go to the college fund of two little smart black kids, man. Either that or dinner for the wife. You have no clue. Thank you. That's 50, 51, 52. Oh, that's stuck together because it's wet. 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59. Brother Royce, I have made $60. Hold up. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That is $70. Brother Royce, I made a grand total of $75 on accident. Wait a minute, button that up. Sister Josette be watching the show now. Button that up, Brother Royce. Sister Josette be watching. I don't want you having problems, big fella. Watch out, we're going to put this back in this plastic bag.
I was trying to get my, I was just trying to, see what I could make, see what I could come up with over here. When you said that lime green, I was thinking, yeah, you look stripper-ish. You look stripper-ish.
Hey, look, shout out my neighbor Jason, Jay Wall. He said he gonna be my bodyguard. I'm with that, Jason.
Right on, man. So she just came up to the sound booth and just went to like, okay.
I didn't. Wait a minute, Brother Royce. I told you.
Okay, all right. Maybe I won't. looking a little funny there. Maybe I won't.
Oh man, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, what time? Good morning, everybody, for waking up with us. And you know, anytime Brother Royce come on, we got to start this the right way.
Relationship goals. Need relationship advice? Yeah, man.
Do it now.
Real relationship goals with Kiati and Brother Royce F. Robinson.
Another week. Real relationship goals, Brother Royce F. Robinson. Be sure you guys tap in and follow the brother on social media, Royce F. Robinson. Man, I want to tell y'all something. And again, y'all know this is not the clout route. We don't do it for that. This is my real life marriage coach. This is whenever we need tools in the toolbox. This is where we went in and built that foundation. You know what I'm saying? So for a lot of guys, look, to me, being all the way real with y'all, Valentine's Day is just Sunday. That when you ask me what is Valentine's Day, it's Sunday. Period. That's it. It's Sunday. So hopefully a lot of y'all start your Valentine's off in virtual service or inside of the marriage coaching, basically camp that Brother Royce has going on this Sunday. We're gonna let him get to that in a minute. But guys, there's nothing wrong with sitting down and going to talk to people that have more information than you. There's nothing wrong with going to sit down to be sure that you have tools to make sure your relationship will work when you need it. It's nothing worse than being on a long journey and you're in the middle of the desert and your car breaks down and you have to wait for a mechanic to get there because you don't have a toolbox in your car or the knowledge to know how to use those tools. So if you are inside of this car, you're going to want to pop that trunk and go and get out there and be like, oh, no. Oh, okay. I know how to jack the car up at least. At least I know how to take the wheel off of the car. You know what? Yeah. Man, I do remember they said something about you got to tighten it up in a star pattern. You know, you got to know certain little small things. You don't need to know how to put a carburetor back together like Mr. Jones used to do up under the tree with the cigarette hanging out his mouth. Hey, what y'all got over there? You don't need to know how to do all that. You do need to know, hey, man, it's going to take help a minute to get here. I need to know enough to be able to be okay until my help arrives. So with Brother Royce, that's what I've built. That's what we've had. Brother Royce, we know you have an event going on Sunday after 8. I can't tell y'all how Valentine's. I will tell you how I'm starting mine. 8:30, we will be up Crossover Bible Fellowship on Facebook with Pastor Blake. We're going to watch the live show. And then at 10:30, Brother Royce, what do we have?
With 10:30, man, we're gonna have a marriage class for all married couples, engaged couples. If you think you want to get married, you might want to chip in and be a part of it. You can go to One Love Marriage Ministry is on Facebook. That's where we're going to be streaming from. But everybody will be able to join in. Everybody will be able to see us. And we're having a marriage class. We're actually talking about conflict resolution over the next 4 weeks. Last week kicked it off. We got 3 more weeks. And this coming Sunday, my wife and I will actually be teaching a class on what to do while you're fighting, while you're going through a conflict, how you're supposed to act, how you're supposed to govern yourself. So we're going to be doing that, man, this coming Sunday at 10:30 on the One Love Marriage Ministry Facebook platform. You can go over there and join us. And we do want you to register, and you don't have to be a member of the church. All you got to do is be willing to come in and listen and learn, and you might even get the chance to participate.
Definitely. So guys, again, if you need that information, One Love Marriage Ministry on Facebook. But you know, with us being a highly produced show, let's just say you need some information or you need couples coaching. Again, married at crossoverbf.com. That's married at crossoverbf.com. You can send them an email and I'm sure they can get you the information that you need to register for this free course that's going on Sunday at 10:30. So again, a lot of y'all looking for Valentine's Day because you've been arguing and fighting already. You already in the Valentine's is your out the doghouse. You know what I'm saying? You like, oh man.
Yeah, absolutely. So you get to come in and like he said, guys, I know I was a little long-winded on that explanation, but just email us at married@crossoverbf.com. That'll get you there. Sister Mika has already posted it on the page. One Love Marriage Ministry. Follow us on Facebook. 10:30 this coming Sunday. And hey, you might even want to join us for service at 8:30. You know, get your spirit right. Get your spirit right.
My AM wake up show day ones, they know I'm gonna drop that. I'm gonna share that link inside the private group, and we wake up and go to church together. See, a lot of us, y'all don't understand. We wake up in the morning together. We go to church together. We pray together. Friday we gonna paint together. It's one time for the family, for the tribe. You know, that's the thing that I love about, you know, Miss Chopper Styles. How you doing? Listen, y'all. Oh, they said Central Time. I'm sorry, Central Time. So it will be, because I forgot people are watching from all over. 10:30 a.m. Central Time will be whenever the conflict resolution course is going down with Brother Royce F. Robinson. Again, if you're watching on Instagram, good morning. Click the link in my bio. It will take you to where you can actually see Brother Royce and I having this discussion right now.
Yeah.
Hello, Max. Somebody say, can you say hello, Max? Hello, Max.
Hello,
Max. From Germany. Hello, Max. Again, guys, Brother Royce, you know, I've been doing some homework and some research, Brother Royce. And I think I figured out why people be having certain stops inside their relationship, right? And what it is see, I think God don't like when people use you, Brother Royce. That's what I think. That's what I think. I think God is smart, right? I think God is smart. And a lot of time inside these marriages and these marriages and relationships, what happens, Brother Royce, is that you're inside of a situation. And the sad part is God can't tell that the person you with is taking advantage of you or not. He can't tell because of your actions and your effort. See, I told y'all, again, man, this week, it's about effort. It's about effort. It's about effort, right? So in a lot of relationships, and this is an honest truth. I want y'all to answer this question amongst yourselves right now. Don't answer on the comments, because that's gonna start a fight in somebody's house, Brother Royce. Guys, don't do it. Just listen. Don't do it. Just listen. You know good and well inside your relationship, if you're giving equal effort as the person that lays next to you every night. This is a self-assessment test right now. I really want you to look inside yourself and think, man, do I give the same level of as the person that I lay next to every night? When it's consideration, when it comes to beating them to the punch. A lot of times you're in these relationships and you've been with people. This is not nobody you just got with. Y'all been together for years. Whenever, you know, when they get hungry, you know, when they irritated, you know, when something is wrong, you pick up their body language, they pick up yours. We're talking about equal effort today. When it comes to the equal effort department, what would you grade yourself?
What on a scale from 1 to 10? On a scale from 1 to 10 or 1 to 5, what we doing?
Let's grade. Let's do A, B,
okay,
C. Now listen, some of y'all might be a B minus, a C minus. Some of us might be an F. Listen, grade yourself in the comments right now when it comes to effort. That's all we're talking about this morning, effort. When it comes to meeting the need, when the need arises, you don't wait for people to tell you what they need. You're showing the effort. You see the dishes dirty, you get in there washing the dishes. You see the clothes need to be folded, you're like, man, let me just go ahead and fold these clothes up. Baby talk about a leg hurting, boom. You down there with the cocoa butter, here you go, baby, boom. He said he had a hard day, boom. You behind him rubbing his shoulders, hey, baby, what's going on? What's wrong? You okay? Like let's talk. You know what I'm saying? Let's really, I need us to look at each other this morning, because I think a lot of times, Brother Royce, I think God is smart. And I think a lot of times whenever we get out there playing, you wonder why things don't move forward in your relationship. You wonder why other blessings that you've been waiting on don't come. I think that a lot of it, y'all, is because God is smart. You know, Brother Royce gonna like this one. You know, in the Bible, in the book of Romans, chapter 12, verse 17 to 21. Wait a minute, I'm gonna do that. Listen, Brother Royce. Let me talk to him, Brother Royce. You're gonna like this one, Brother Royce. You know, he say, repay no one evil for evil, but give thought to do what is honorable in the sight of all. Beloved, never avenge yourselves, but leave it to the wrath of God. For it is written, vengeance is mine, I will repay, says the Lord. So I think a lot of y'all be playing, forgetting that you're dealing with God's people, and everybody think that God is cool and God is happy and God is, no, I think a lot of y'all is with some of God's people and y'all playing. And that's the reason why that breakthrough is not coming that you need to come. You praying. See, a lot of time when you pray, you got to remember, God got to talk back to you now. And there's been many incidents in the Bible whenever prophets would do something wrong and talk to God, and God would hit the pause button on them. So a lot of y'all inside these relationships, what y'all are trying to figure out is, man, why we not moving forward? Man, why is this big promotion I need not coming through? Man, why does it seem like I'm having bad luck? Man, why does it seem like this and that? And a lot of y'all got to remember, man, your effort sucks. And God know that the person that you with is giving their full effort. They giving that full energy. They giving you that full effort, but some of y'all not giving that effort, and you wonder why the breakthrough is not coming. Whether or not the answer is not coming. Y'all listen, we talking about effort this month. That's it. All we talking about is effort. How hard am I trying? Not am I doing it perfect? Not, man, am I doing everything exactly how you like? We're talking about simple effort. Baby, before you leave the house, are you okay? Hey, is there anything I can do to make your day better today? Or this or that? We talking about effort, y'all. That's all we talking about right now. And what happens is, a lot of time for a lot of us, we don't understand why the breakthrough is not coming, but you're not understanding that you handling God's people any kind of way. And that's why the breakthrough is not coming.
So listen, for all of those who listen on Facebook, on Instagram, in the preaching world, we say, when a guy is preaching, we say he shift gears. He shift gears. I want to let y'all know, my man Kiati just shift gears on y'all. It went from the AM wake up show to the first service. It went to the first service. My brother shift gears on y'all. It was no joke and none of that he just said. Everything he just said was all true. It was all, as a matter of fact, I'm gonna go so far to say it was Holy Spirit led. Everything that man just said. Wow. So listen, man. I love the fact that you are trying to get people to understand that, number one, you don't fool with God's people. For you husbands out there, there's another scripture in the Bible, 1 Peter 3:7, talks about husbands live with your wife in an understanding way. It talks about she's a joint heir. It talks about she's a woman, weaker vessel. But it also says at the end of that scripture, so that your prayers would not be hindered. So your prayers would not be hindered. There's actually a scripture in the Bible that tells husbands, you fool with my little daughter, I ain't trying to hear your prayers. I'll leave that right there. But he talks about, man, he talks about how we are supposed to love one another. You know, Josette and I, in our sessions, one of the things that we tell couples to do, based off of another scripture, Philippians chapter 2, verse 3 and 4, it talks about, you know, loving one another, not being selfish and things like that. Go check it out in your spare time. Philippians chapter 2, verse 3 and 4. But it talks about not being selfish. And so we say, if you're going to compete at one another, don't try to win an argument. Don't try to win, you know, don't try to be smarter than your spouse and all that kind of nonsense and have those kinds of competitions going on in the house. If you want to have a competition on love. Have a competition on love. Try to outlove one another. This is what you did for me. There you go. That's why I got the cup today. You see? Did you notice? Did you notice?
Brother Russ, this to you this morning. I saw you with the love this morning, Brother Russ.
Yeah. This is in honor of Valentine's Day weekend. But try to outlove one another. Try to be better for one another, you know, and things like that, man. If, like he said, if she did the dishes for you today, fold those clothes for her tomorrow. If he ran your bath water today, massage his feet tomorrow. Try to outlove one another, and that's when you start getting the peace, the unity, all that stuff you've been looking for in your home. You don't even have to look at somebody else's next door. It'll come in your house. Be in your house. Why? Because you created an environment of love, unity. You created an environment to show appreciation for the other person's effort and things like that, man. That's how you get from year 1 to year 5 to year 10 to year 15, by trying to outlove one another. By trying to outlove one another. Try to, watch this, try to out-forgive one another. Out-forgive one another. Yeah, try to out-forgive one another. Try to do things like that if you really want your marriage, your relationship to go to the next level. Those are the things we ought to compete in.
Right, because if you look, and I know with some people, it's about the visual side of things, right? If you look at the yin and the yang, y'all, one thing about it is it's a balance, but they also are touching, right? They like this, they touching. They don't have a logo like this. They like this. So a lot of time inside your marriages, you got to remember that the power, the balance comes with y'all being on the same page and with y'all touching. Now, can you take it literally? Yeah. If y'all sleep at night and she in Africa and you over there in Botswana or wherever you at, y'all don't touch, y'all don't talk. During the day, you walk past each other, you touch, you don't talk. You eat dinner, you don't hold hands, you don't talk. A lot of time, that's the power source. That's the, hey man, let me grab my hand. Hey baby, come here, hug. You know, you'll see people walking in the mall, and you can always tell that young love whenever them young people just be walking and he got his hand on her and she got her hand around him in his pocket. And you remember when you used to have that, you was like, man, they need to go somewhere and get a room for that. Ain't nobody got time to see how that, right? That's what you're thinking, but you got to remember, a lot of time that's the reconnection. That's the reset button. That's the, hey baby, let me be sure again, y'all. You got to be sure that your mental battery is charged up. And the sad part about it is the only person you can get that from is the person that God gave you. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of time, if you run around here emotionally weak, mentally weak, spiritually weak, a lot of time the helpmate is the person that's supposed to help you. Now, sometimes you do got to do it yourself. Sometimes you got to boom. But if you're married, you shouldn't have to. There should be somebody you can go to God with. There should be somebody you could pray with. There should be somebody you could talk to, somebody you can be real with. Sometimes you could be honest with. And I understand sometimes that you feel like there is not that person there for you. Miss Lydia say, what do you do when your husband is insecure and you do everything that you can to make them feel, I'm gonna say secure, but it doesn't work? What do you do?
What do you do? Yeah. Listen, there's some things, man, that, you know, sometimes somebody need to go sit down with somebody and talk because those insecurities are coming from somewhere, either childhood. Believe it or not, man, we come into our marriage and our relationships with a whole lot of baggage. All of us do. All of us do, mentally, emotionally, psychologically. We come into our relationship with all of that. And so when a husband is insecure, it might be, you know, we need to find out where that's coming from. Sometimes they wasn't validated as a kid, and sometimes they missed out on some support or whatever, and so they was insecure. But I would try to find out where that's coming from, and just lovingly be able to tell them, say, hey, you know, if we need to get some help for that, and notice the language I use, if we need to get some help for that, then I'm definitely willing to do that. Yeah,
not you.
Yeah, not you. If you need to go get some help for that, you know, no, don't say that. If we need to get some help for that, because it's affecting you, it's affecting you too. But I would really do that. A lot of men have insecurities. I got insecurities. I have insecurities. After 27 years, man, I have insecurities. One of my love languages is words of affirmation. You know, my wife telling me, hey, I love the way you wash the car. I love the way you cut the yard, things like that. And that's not, it's as long as I have some control over them and things like that, I'm not tripping. But yeah. But so I would say if he's got some insecurities, man, get him some help and be careful that.
That's a great question. I got you.
Okay. Be careful that his insecurities don't cause you to do all the heavy lifting.
All right, we got a
all heavy lifting.
We got a few good ones because I don't want to forget it.
Go.
KJH_shine on IG. Good morning. And again, I like to ask these questions, Brother Royce, because I know you deal with it. She says, and what if they're not willing?
Man, tough. If they're not willing to get the help, then if they're your husband, you know, that's going to be a lot of prayer. That's going to be a lot of prayer, man. We get that all the time, Kiati, where, you know, there's a wife who's willing to come to counseling,
right,
and a husband who's not, or a husband who's willing and a wife is not. And that's where, man, you got to really dig in, and you got to really, you know, seek God on some major prayer. You got to get some other people praying for you and supporting you. But you got to believe that prayer works. You got to do, you got to believe that prayer works now. You got to believe that prayer works. And I would continue to just lovingly share with them how much you need, you know, for you guys to be into an arena where you can get the counseling that you need. Don't make it about them, make it about you as well, or include yourself, and just constantly lovingly let them know, hey, you know what, this is what I need. So, and I believe in doing things like this, Kiati. You know, when your spouse come and ask, how's your day? That's okay. You know, well, what's going on? Well, I really think we need some help, and we haven't gotten it, and it's been 2 months, and so, you know, I'm good though. Hey, pass me the ketchup, you know, and just keep going. Don't make it a big deal, but just keep it out there in front of them and let them know I'm still waiting on us to get some help, and we haven't gotten it yet. You know, that's all. That's all. I'm not trying to fight. I'm not trying to argue. You asked me how my day was. You asked me how I was doing, right? All right. So did you really want to know how I was doing? That's how I was doing. I'm not trying to fight about it.
Here goes another one. And Misha, I think this is great. I'll take this one. What about when the woman have to take the lead because the man isn't doing it?
Okay.
Let me tell you something. And a lot of time people wonder why I ride so hard for my wife. The point that we are here right now is because my wife took the lead. Real talk. Like, I'm not being funny. I hope this blessed my wife this morning. I want y'all to think about how many people we've affected in a positive manner because of real relationship goals with myself and Brother Royce. None of this happens had my wife not got up and started to go into crossover by herself. As a man, it feels terrible that I wasn't the person that took the lead and took my family where we should have been, but God used my wife to get us where we needed to be. And sometimes you have to take the lead. Sometimes God will be speaking to you and you'll be listening. And it just so happened you will lead your family to where they need to be. Had my wife not went to crossover and popped up and goes to Bible study when I might have not got what she needed to get to bring it back and give it to me, we wouldn't be at this point right now. So again, I give all the credit in the world to my wife because she was the one that planted the seed for all of the people that have been helped and blessed by Brother Royce and I doing what we do, what God called us to do. We never would have got to where God called us had my wife not followed what God called her to do, which was get us to Crossover Bible Fellowship. So again, sometimes you have to, and that's fine. I mean, I would love to tell you that, man, the man is going to do this. The man, hey, I didn't. I missed the ball. And to me, I never saw I missed the ball because I was doing what I felt like my intentional purpose was, which was grind, provide for the family, take care of the family. And I was doing that. So physically, I was doing what I needed to do. But God used my wife spiritually to get us where we were supposed to be. And you can't even feel bad. Sometimes you do need to take the lead. It's cool. Because when you're working, you miss stuff. That's why it's two people in a relationship. That's why it's two people. Sometimes you're going to miss it. So, again, much love to my wife. And, you know, I love you. That was, man, amazing that God used you to, you know, get us where we needed to be. This was you, Brother Royce.
All right. What about the women that don't like all that lovey-dovey stuff?
Punch her in the back of the neck. She'll be all right then. Just catch her. You don't like lovey-dovey? Hit her, get a ball good when she get that haircut and you slap the back of their head one time. She'll make a decision.
Hey, you know what, man? That's why they got that thing called love languages. What is your love language? Knowing your spouse's love language is very important. You know, not all women like flowers and softness and all of that. Some women, you know, for Valentine's Day, they want to go in the backyard and play some football, you know. Yeah, and that's quite all right. That's quite all right. Don't try to make her soft and like the woman next door. I'm not saying don't let her know that, hey, babe, there's a certain time I need you to be soft now. I don't need you. Oh man, let me come back. Hold on
one second, Brother Royce. Hey guys, listen, if y'all have a question, man, I would love to answer some of these questions. If you click the link inside the Instagram bio, it will bring you right to the AM Wake Up Show. And so when you ask your question, I can put it up on the screen. And then, because I always delete these, I always keep the Facebook up so people can go back and read the comments and things like that. So again, if you would like to ask a question, just hit the link in my Instagram bio. It'll say the AM Wake Up Show, and it'll bring you right over to the show, and you guys can ask your questions on here, man, for real. Appreciate you.
Good deal. But yeah, every wife is not soft. So man, love her the way she wants to be loved. Maybe she's not, you know, the lovey-dovey stuff. Maybe her love language is something else. Maybe hers is acts of service, you know, where you do something for her, you know, or whatever that is. But don't try to make her love language or your love language her love language. That's a big mistake. A lot of us make it, including myself, have made that in the past. But if whatever way she needs to be loved, whatever touches her soul, whatever gets inside her mind, that's what you want to be doing. That's
remember, we talking about this morning. Fracture say no more 97.9 for you. No, sir. Welcome to the AM Wake Up Show. Hey, look. Oh, boom. Great point, Sister Josette. Again, her and Brother Royce will be having a conflict resolution course for free this Sunday. All you have to do is register through the One Love Ministry on Facebook. Sister Josette is Brother Royce's wife. Yeah. That's big sis. That's who I call whenever it's real beef in the house.
Hey.
Sister Josette, she done punched me in the ear again. No, I'm playing. She ain't punched me in the ear. But look, great point. Sister Josette said, be careful not to give her the gift you want versus what she wants. You will not get the reaction you expect.
I can testify to that. She's speaking from experience. Early on, I was buying gifts that I wanted her to have, and I didn't get oh my goodness. And it was like deflating. It was deflating, man. And it took me a minute to say, you know what? I'm overworking myself.
Yeah.
Overworking myself. I'm out there in the malls and looking, I think she might like this or she might like this. Man, she didn't tell me what she wanted. Why don't I just go out and get what she wanted? Right. And then it'll be, you know, much easier for me. I get the reaction I want.
I think too, guys, you know what? We got to exercise. And normally we save the assignment for the end, but we'll bring it back up at the end. And this is an exercise for everybody watching right now, especially those who are in a relationship. This is what I want y'all to do. And again, I know some of y'all are trying to win big this weekend. So you might want to do this today. And remember, this is an ongoing exercise for the whole month of February, guys. We're talking about effort. That's what we're talking about. We're talking about effort. You hear Brother Royce and I talk about love languages. So, Brother Royce, wouldn't it be cold-hearted, right, if most people's effort is being missed because they're not saying it in the right language that the person that they're with can understand it, right? That would just be terrible. That, again, your effort is being missed because you're not giving it to them the way that they need. You're not giving it to them the way that they can receive it, right? So the assignment for today, and this is not something that we are going to prolong, ask the person that you're with, what is their love language? Even if you've already talked about it, even if y'all have discussed it, because things change. And just because it started one way, life can change a love language. Believe it or not, her single love language might not be the same love language now that y'all got kids. Now she needs the help. Now she needs the acts of service. Now she needs, you know what I'm saying? Things change. The kids may have moved out. Something in life may have changed. A shift may change, you know, anything. I need you to ask the person that you're with, hey, baby, look, real quick. Hey, what is your love language? Now, here's the problem. Some people might be like, what are you talking about? What's a love language? Money? You know what I'm saying? They might say, you know, that might highlight and illustrate a problem. Okay. So again, The assignment not for later this week, today. The text message that should be going out after the show or while you watching. Hey, baby, what's your love language? I'm just asking. I know, you know, boys in the season for love. Like, what's your love language? Hey, baby, I didn't mean to bother you real quick. What's your love language? Because the crazy thing is, if they tell you guys, there's this thing called Google. If you don't know, you literally can Google the love language and see, oh, okay, so acts of services. Okay, where's the affirmation? Okay, so affirmation. Boom, right? So again, Barry, can you say, what if you don't know your love language? Hey, it's a great time to Google the 5 love languages. Great time. And nothing is wrong with not knowing that. It's normal. Don't feel weird. Don't feel like you left off the bus. None of that. It's just, that's why, you know what? If you don't know what your love language is and you're watching this show, that's what we would like to call your appointed time. This morning was your appointed time for you to understand what is the love language. How does that help? And how does that affect my relationship? You know what I'm saying?
Crystal Barker said, take it together. And that's a good idea, man, to take that test together so you can both learn what each other's love language is, man. And that might be something y'all do for Valentine's Day.
Right. Look, I wasn't even going to tell them take a test, but if that's where we at with it, okay. If you don't know, see, because Brother Royce, I'm trying to trick them into the assignment. If we tell them to get out there and take a test for they're gonna be like, I ain't taking no test. I barely got this GED I got now. I don't want no test. I failed all STAR test, test, failed all that. We're not trying to make it hard for y'all. Listen, guys, just start with the simple. Hey, babe, what is your love language? If they don't know, guess what that does, y'all? Now that's gonna make both of you. Well, I don't know, baby. Well, what is it? And when you Google it, a test is going to pop up for the 5 love language. And after you see the test and y'all looking at it together, you already going to take the test. Y'all, I'm really tricking y'all into some extra work right now. Let me finesse, y'all. I'm trying to finesse. Guys, learn the art of the finesse.
Yep.
All right. So, again, yeah, love languages, y'all. That key, especially in successful relationships. So be sure you just go ahead and start and go ahead and look into that, Brother Royce.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, man, I want to make sure you guys keep your questions coming, because now is the time to get some of those questions you've been wanting to answers to without having to pay for it.
Amen. Now I will say we paid, y'all, but it was the best. It was the best money that I spent. Brother Royce was like, Why you paying everything up in the front, brother? Wait till we get to the. I was like, no, you good, brother. My wife was like, baby, just sit down. This man done bought straight club money in here to pay Brother Royce. I'm in there fresh up out of D1, baby. Brother Royce, I don't know what you charging, my guy, but I did 2 clubs last night, brother. You want it in the front or you wanted that? I was in there trying to hurry up and pay for my help. Y'all got me messed up. I was in there. I knew where the Lord sent us.
Matter of fact, I'll be honest with you. You were the first person to ever do that. You was the first person, and it kind of scared me. I was like, I don't know if you should pay up front. Yes, maybe, but
maybe he done brought money in here smelling like cigarettes. I don't know.
but hey, it went in the love offering just the same, brother. It went in the love offering just.
There you go.
No, but send your questions in, guys. Send your questions in. These are great questions. Those love languages, you definitely want to know what your spouse's love language is. You definitely want to take care of your spouse. You definitely want to try to outlove them, outforgive them. All the things we've shared with you this morning will make for a better Valentine's Day. But here's what you don't do. Don't go into Valentine's Day trying to buy your way out of, the doghouse or a bad situation. You might want to get that cleaned up first. Go on and handle whatever that thing is so you can enjoy Valentine's Day. Matter of fact, you may have to postpone your Valentine's Day, to deal with some issues that you got going on in the crib. But yeah, you definitely want to do that. Don't try to buy your way out of it. They can see through that.
This guy,
all right,
my brother. Look, my brother. Let me welcome my brother to the show, man. Chris Jackson. Y'all, brother Chris, is not only my brother, but one of my favorite people to follow online. If y'all are looking for somebody motivational to follow, again, his handle on Instagram, Team Stay Motivated. Brother in the Army doing some amazing things. ladies, he almost broke real relationship goals. The one time he made the comment that he didn't feel like successful relationships work in the Army, and y'all they went, boy, they let mom, they was like, what? Why they don't? And the brother he made a great point. It turned into a great conversation. Again, he said, I don't believe in Valentine's Day because I show love all year round. There you go. Yeah, you know. I get something for my daughters, but I don't think it's a requirement for my partner. Am I wrong?
I don't think it's a requirement for my partner. Well, here's the thing. It doesn't matter if I think you're wrong. If they think you're wrong, yeah, you're wrong. Yeah. If they think you should be buying something for them, then yeah, you might want to be buying something for them. You know, sometimes these husbands have these certain concepts and these ideas. You know, you do the same thing for Mother's Day. She ain't my mama, you know, so why am I gonna get her something? She got your kids, knucklehead. You know, so yeah, you do want to show some appreciation. Quit trying to legalize it and all of that kind of nonsense, man. Go out and buy them something, get them something because you want something. You know, when it's your special time. I think those are those type of concepts or mentalities, man. I think are a waste of time because it's low hanging fruit. It's Valentine's Day. Go get them a card. A card?
They on here banging. They talking about wrong. Like wrong.
So they don't think you should get your.
No, I know they talking about he wrong for asking. Do he not have to get a gift? This is all women on here. That's crazy. Wrong.
Yeah. Absolutely. So I say, man, go on and dig in. We had a question earlier, Kiati, that I want to get to. The question was, I got to go back and look for it, but you wanted to know what about, sometimes I'll be thinking, Tina Westmore says, sometimes I'll be thinking the Lord didn't put us together. Sometimes I'll be thinking the Lord did not put us together because, woo, it gets rough sometimes. Well, listen, Tina, I'm going to tell you this. Love you in Jesus, baby. But that might be true. That might be true. And for a lot of us out there, single folks, listen to what Tina just said. Listen to what Tina just said. Now, she said, sometimes I feel like the Lord didn't put us together. But if he didn't, he can keep you. That's the beauty of it. That's the beauty of it. He can take our mess ups and make them work out for us in our favor. It's kind of like this. And I don't mean to be insensitive, but it's kind of like a woman who has a child early or out of wedlock. God didn't mean for that to happen, but that child grows up and becomes, president or becomes whatever, becomes a doctor, neurosurgeon, saves lives. How did that happen? God took a mistake and made something marvelous out of it. So don't, just because you at a rough spot and you start thinking, maybe the Lord didn't put us together. Yeah, but he can keep you together by doing, some of the things that he's talked about, just by loving and being kind to one another. You had another question from your Instagram folks, Kiati?
Oh, they on here. Miss Chopper Style says, why does love mean spending? That's the number one problem.
Because it doesn't mean, maybe spending doesn't necessarily have to be money though. Because love is going to cost. Love is going to cost. Love is going to cost you sacrifice. So it depends on what your currency is. Don't look at currency as always dollars. Currency is sacrifice a lot of times. Currency is forgiveness. Currency is humility. Those are some major currencies that you cannot buy. You cannot buy, but they're very, very valuable. They're very valuable. They're like real high diamond type stuff. All right. So your currency don't have to be money. Your currency can be, forgiveness, humility, and things like that. Grace, giving grace to the other person.
I think that, you know what? And I'll say this. This may not be popular, but she said she came to ask a question. We done got over here. She done came on over. She said, let me jump on over here on Facebook and ask my question. So here goes the thing, guys. I know that there's been a conception about us and making, it's the thought that counts, right? And I do feel like it is the thought that counts on a lot of different levels, right? The thought does count. But I think the thought counts whenever the communication is bad. Because if you have communication, you should be able to ask and have a conversation about whatever the issue is. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, the thought counts whenever you don't have the communication to say, hey, what do you need? Or what do you, because again, it's always about the person who you're in the car with. A lot of time you'll have people that be in the car, and if I'm hot, you're gonna catch this AC. If I'm cold, you're gonna catch this heater. But you got to ask the person that's in the car with you, like, are you hot too? And they may be like, no, I'm not hot. So then in consideration, you could say, well, you know what? I'm gonna just let down the windows instead of turning on the AC. Is that cool? Yeah, I like some fresh air. That's cool. Boom. Now you took a situation because again, you asked, and instead of you just saying it's the thought that counts, you hot, they not. So when you turn that AC on, now they in the car uncomfortable because you just done took it into your own hands. Like, well, I'm hot. She gonna catch this AC. Now, in a relationship, again, it's about the effort. It's about the level of consideration. That conversation, you went past the thought and said, hey, I'm hot, but are you hot? No, not really. All right, well, cool. Well, I'm gonna let the window down and get you. You want some fresh air? Now, boom. Well, I would like some fresh air. That's not a bad idea. Now you both have gotten on the same page because you didn't just go with the thought. You went with the conversation and you compromised and met in the middle. So let's not forget that part of it. You know what I'm saying? Because again, ladies, we are talking about money, right? And I don't feel like money should be included in none of it. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, if I have it to give, you got it. Anything that's mine is yours. And it's not just because it's Valentine's Day. If we have it, but a lot of time, guys, don't allow these holidays, these and I say these man-made holidays, to make you break some of your things that you're trying to build as a legacy for your family as a couple. If you guys know you're budgeting for a new house, you understand that you're saving up for a new car. You're saving to put the kids through college. You know, hey, man, our goal is to save $10,000. Our goal is to save $20,000. Our goal is to do this. Don't let a holiday pop up and then, well, it is Valentine's. I would like that purse. Man, she know I want these rims. Man, I needed to go boom. Nothing goes against our goals. Nothing goes against plan A. So that may be the thing to where you go and say, well, babe, look, man, Valentine's Day is coming. Your birthday is coming. It's love. And you know, I love you and I want to make you happy, but we also have these goals as a family. So, hey, instead of us going to buy this brand new car, hey, you know, they got exotic rentals. Let's just go rent us an exotic rental car for the weekend. You still can ride around, drop the top, do whatever you want to do. But then we're still inside of our budget goals.
That's it.
Still inside of our, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of those things you have to look at too, because I've seen times people go into debt behind the holiday or behind the occasion. You know what I'm saying? When my wife and I got married, man, we could have did the big over the top wedding. I was like, baby, I don't want to go into this in debt. I know a lot of people that put on for a lot of people, and don't let that go over your head. I know a lot of people who put on for a lot of people. Man, I want 400 people at the wedding. Man, baby, get 2-3 dresses. We're gonna do this. I'm doing that. Boom. Your wedding be $30,000, $40,000. And after the wedding is over, now you're going into your brand new relationship in debt.
Yes, sir.
I didn't want to. I said, baby, before I could say it, she was like, baby, we ain't going into this thing in debt. I say, see, I knew God put me with the right woman. And we took that money and invested in my wife's business. That's what I did. So instead of doing all that extra stuff, man, I really went up, and we had just moved into a house that year. Everything, baby was like, no, we good. We got a house. I got this, that, boom. No, let's be sure we stay on track on our financial goals. You know what I'm saying? So again, guys, the communication is everything. Don't forget that communication part.
Yeah, man. Listen, there's a financial course out there, Financial Peace University, taught by Dave Ramsey. Matter of fact, brother Elder Reggie Holiday teaches it at Crossover Bible Fellowship. It's a financial class, helps you get out of debt. He has a motto. He says, live like nobody else lives now so you can live like nobody else lives later. All right? Now, don't miss that. Don't miss that. Live like nobody else lives now. While everybody balling out now, while everybody, you know, trying to impress somebody, you lay back, you know, lay low and just, you know, keep your pace, so that when everybody is 60 and 50 and still working and, you know, trying to pay off the bills, now you vacationing in the Bahamas and you doing all the stuff like that. Live like nobody else lives now, so you can live like nobody else lives later. Good, that's a good motto.
That's real, man. I know y'all that for me, and I need y'all, like, for my wife, she may know better than anybody how much I've really grown as a man and as a provider for my family. So here goes the smoke and mirrors. Like, I want y'all to understand, because I know a lot of time people will look at my showroom, right, and be like, man, bro, man, you boy, seem like you spend a lot of money on shoes, bro. You be guess what, y'all? I'm gonna keep it all the way G with y'all. Here we go. Let me break it down for somebody, because I don't want somebody to miss the blessing, right? Man, y'all, half of these shoes the people gave to me. And the other half I got with a discount. I'm keeping it all the way G with y'all. I will go, I'm a City Gear ambassador. I'm gonna go in City Gear and they're gonna give me 35 or 40% off of whatever I get. So it's somebody out there that's trying to compete, but they don't understand that for me, I'm not, man, no, we gonna use the discount. Like, no, don't ever get it twisted. We gonna do the thing that make the most sense financially.
Yes, sir.
You know, a lot of people see, you know, I wear jewelry and stuff like that. Y'all, Radio Boss ain't went and bought no new jewelry in some years. Ever since I've been really focused on building my business, I bought the jewelry. I had a conversation with Boosie one time, and he made a good point for me. A lot of time for you, it depends on what industry you're in. There's a reason why salespeople pull up in Benzes and BMWs, because whenever you're going to sell your product, you want to look a certain kind of way when you get there, so nobody is questioning for the amount of money you're asking for. Me and Boosie in the jewelry shop, and I said, Boosie, you doing too much, bro. You doing, bro. You big Boosie. You don't need no more chain. You got all the chains, man. Boosie said, yeah. He said, but I never forget the industry that I'm in. And whenever I get that looking like money, I never get questioned about the amount of money that I'm asking for. Because when they see you, they say, yeah. Oh, yeah, no, he must be getting it. Like, boom, you know what I'm saying? So for me as an entertainer, y'all, whenever I have jewelry and the different things that I wear, I promise y'all, when we go to these clubs to negotiate with club owners and you put on the jewelry and you come with your nice stuff on, we don't really be having too much pushback when we ask for the bag, because at the end of the day, they might say, hey, man, well, could you do it for this? And that's when you got to say, well, no, I understand that they might do it for that. And I'm not mad at them for doing that. But, sir, my social media footprint is a little bigger than their social media footprint is. And I'm used to living a certain kind of way. So if you would like a certain, then now listen, I can stay at my regular clubs that I've been at every week, sir. They pay in the bag. If you would like me to, and they look at your presentation, then they jump online and look at your stuff, they're like, all right, well, yeah. Well, he do got more social media following then. He do look like he get, well, come on, hey, come on, sir. Come get your bag. Okay, cool. I'll be there. We're not doing no arguing or going back and forth about no bread. No, sir. Hey, guys, when you go deal with people, your image says a lot about you. How you carry yourself says a lot about you. Your resume says a lot about you. I don't have to go and argue about what I'm doing, because, again, my resume speaks for itself. My image speaks for itself. A lot of you guys have got to remember your image, your first impression means everything. I don't have the biggest chain, but I went and got me a nice little old chain. Now I went and got me I said, hey, let me get them clean diamonds. No, brother, I don't want them. Yeah, I know. No. For me, I looked at it like an investment. You know what I'm saying? Now, haven't went about any new jewelry, because that's not where my priority is. That's not where my mind is at. None of that. When I stand next to Rick Ross, you know what Rick Ross say? Yachty, big ho, I see you, baby. We got enough to be cool, y'all, but we're not going overboard with nothing, because, again, that $20,000-$30,000 that you want to go spend on jewelry and make the layaway plan and do all those type things, that same $20,000 you can go buy a Subway franchise, you can go buy a Wingstop franchise, you can go and buy something that is employing other people and making your family money. That's what we're trying to do.
Yeah, man, that's good talk. And here's what I also notice about a lot of those celebrities, man. It was interesting how you talked about half the shoes behind you, it was discounted and things like that. Somebody did that so you could, pump them up, and so it was a means to an end. It's like, hey, I'm wearing this, but I didn't pay what you gonna pay for it. I'm wearing it so I can talk about the people who made it, so you can go out and buy full price. And so you gotta have that kind of awareness. But you have to live where you live. That's one of the things that Joe said and we share with couples. Live where you live. If you don't live in that lane, you better get out. Get out that lane.
It'll drain you.
It'll drain you. It'll drain you. And then you'll have problems at the house because you're trying to live up to somebody else's expectations. You're trying to live like somebody else, and that ain't gonna be good, man.
Somebody made a comment on Instagram earlier about me not being with the radio station anymore, and the thing for us, because there's still a lot of people that don't know. It seemed like 2-3 times a week I'm posting on Instagram comments from people like, "Dang, I didn't know you weren't there no more. Man, it's different. What's going on? When you coming back?" All that kind of stuff, right? Guys, ownership is key. Ownership is key. Owning your brand, owning your content is key. A lot of time you will align yourself with brands that need your brand to survive, but you don't look at it like that. And so whenever you start looking at the positives of ownership, when you start looking at, man, and real talk, I'm gonna share, this with y'all this morning, and not to put nobody on blast or put y'all in nobody else's financial business, right? Let's say, hypothetically, I'm doing like Pastor Blake did yesterday. I'm just throwing out numbers here.
Yeah,
these are not real numbers. Imagine an endorsement comes in to, let's say, a radio station, a TV station, right? You being a personality, they may come to you and say, "Hey, guess what, man? Hey, we got this client. They love you. They want you to sponsor. They want you to be an endorser for the company." And you'll be like, "All right, cool. Well, what is the bread looking like?" You'll be like, "Man, it's pretty good. They want to give you $3,000 to be their sponsor." You like, 3,000? Come on, $3,000? And you rich. You like, so you be like, "Hey man, $3,000." Then they gonna say, wait. Well, yeah, it's $3,000, but we're just gonna give you $300 a week for the next 10 weeks. And so you like, well, all right, well, cool. I guess, all right, it is the extra $3,000, right? So you like, all right, I got $3,000 extra dollars. But then you go on the back end of the contract and look, and the overall buy for the $3,000. So now they used you and your brand because, again, people don't have to buy endorsements. They don't have to do those things. They do those things as added value. Now you done went and you like, wait a minute. They got $30,000 and I got $3,000. What kind of math is that? But again, they made you feel good because they said, "Hey man, you get $3,000. You
emphasize you. Nobody else in there. You. We want you.
Got $3,000. Got $3,000, and you happy, but they done got the bag because you don't own the company. You don't own the platform. You work for the platform, so they pay you like an employee. Imagine you build your own brand. You have your social media footprint, because now, don't ever get it twisted, that phone and social media is where it is at, because I can show you my metrics. I can show you how many people listened, shared, downloaded, streamed, comments, shared. All that adds up to money. Imagine you build your own brand, go back to that same company and say, "Hey, you know what? Hey, for me, I understand that at one point, this was the buy. How about we do business on my own social media platform? And let's say we set it up for $10,000. And now to the company, they like, well, it ain't $30,000, but when I go and look at the imprint and the impressions, it makes sense. Now, instead of you making $3,000 because you've built your brand, you just turned that brand and made $10,000. that you keep 100% of because you built your brand. Ownership is where it's at. And people don't understand like that. People will rather be happy with the crumbs and the handouts. I'm not built like that. I'm an owner. I'm an entrepreneur. I've been gambling on me for a very long time, and I haven't lost yet, man. God is amazing. God has never let us down, me and my family down one time yet. So when I say things like, hey, man, no, I want my own media company. I want to be able to create. And we went and invested in our own cameras, our own lights, our own broadcast equipment to go live. To a lot of people, man, it seems weird. They're like, hey, man, well, bro, it's just live. He's just going to get up and live stream every morning for free. He walked away from a 6-figure job to get up and live stream every morning for free. Yeah, because y'all don't understand the seed that I'm planting. To some people, I was wrong. You walked away from 6 figures to do it for free. Yeah, I'm not wrong. I'm early. What y'all don't understand is a lot of these companies, they're going to be tired of paying that rent in these buildings. They're going to be tired of paying the employees. They always looking for cheaper and cheaper ways to do things. So why not step out on my own while my brand is at a high level and continue to build? So when the stations break down and they start firing people and they start syndicating and doing all that, they're going to be like, well, who's homegrown? Who's the Houston guy that they're going to say, oh, Kiati. He has more followers than the other people. He's still connected with everybody, still doing clubs, still going to schools by himself, still have endorsements. Hey, let's just go spend money with him because he's really where the culture is at. You can never get it twisted and think that call letters, y'all listen, as much as I love working for the radio station, 97.9 has not been to one school at all. Don't let it go over your head. Listen to them guys. I know somebody going to take it as hate. 97.9 has never been to one school, never been to one club, none of that. I put a 97.9 The Box shirt on and went into a school. I put a 97.9 The Box hoodie on and went into the club. 97.9 is a building and a logo. Don't ever get it twisted. You're the brand. You're what the brand needs to operate, y'all. Don't ever overlook that part, and people overlook that part. Kiati went to schools. Kiati went to clubs. Kiati was at parades and doing those things. And you'll let people brainwash y'all. Don't let these people brainwash y'all. Come on, man. Don't let these people brainwash y'all and make y'all feel like it's so important to be a part of something when you could be a huge part of owning something if you just understand your value and understand your brand, man. We are owners. We are entrepreneurs. We are brands, y'all. Don't overlook that part, man. You've got to be willing to stand on your own too. You've got to be willing to say, hey, you know what? I'm a sacrifice. Guys, this process, I didn't stop my sacrificing in this process. Even in a moment when people thought I was shining and, man, you look good, being a morning show guy, I wasn't getting paid, y'all. I wasn't getting paid morning show money. I wasn't getting paid to be the face of a station. So I left. It's okay. It's cool. Sometimes you have to leave and do it for free. See, because when you believe in what you do, it's not about the money. Y'all, I would have did radio for free. Listen, and I'm not being funny. I would have done it for free because I love people and I love to talk. I love to motivate. We love to inspire. I love to build my brand. It was never about the money. It was about building your brand. So when you get ready to do other things, people understand your brand. That's what it's about. It's about owning your brand. It's about y'all, this rep the city brand. When y'all go to the website and buy this, y'all are supporting us. I'm not breaking this. Y'all are help supporting my family. You're supporting my kids and my wife, and we appreciate that. We appreciate that because we're owners and we understand. Hey, babe, you know what? It's gonna be a little more work if we have to actually take money and pay and get the best quality clothes and be sure we go to the right places to get it printed so the quality is good. But you know what? We're owners. We'll take that. You know what I'm saying? Because again, these are things that we own. Nobody's making us do anything. So sometimes you got to be willing to get out there and stand on your own too, man. Sometimes you got to be willing to sacrifice. This process, my sacrifice never stopped. And I think sometimes that's the story. That's the thing I like to remind people of. Even in moments when people see me and they think I'm shining, I'm still sacrificing. I'm still going through my process. Nobody is exempt from your process. Nobody is exempt from doing the work. As much as God loves you, as much as God is on your side. God not one time is going to tell you you don't have to do the work because I love you. No, that's when you get closer to God. The process is when you have to lean on God. The process is when you have to really say, all right, God, you told me step out on faith. I'm not making no money getting up doing this AM wake up show, but I understand that you're going to grow it because I'm doing the work. So I'm going to keep going. Yeah, man.
Brother, man, listen, I don't know if you were able to talk and look at the comments at the same time, but you blessed a whole lot of folk in that 10 minutes that you just went educating folks on business wise and encouraging as well. Because I think a lot of people got some encouragement out of that. I saw comments where, you know, folks were saying, yeah, that's what we need to do. We need to be about our brand. And so hats off to you and my sister Mika Ellis Brown. You guys are doing an amazing job. You're actually, you actually being a pioneer in many ways for the Houston community, the African American community, and you're letting people know that, hey, man, it's possible. I like what you said. You're not. You're out front. You're out front. You're ahead of the curve because they are going to start looking for ways to cut back and things like that. They're already doing it. Yep. And so, man, hats off to you guys and what you're doing, your platform. May the Lord continue to bless you. May the Lord, let me I'm putting a hand on you right now. May he continue to bless you and keep you and all your efforts, man. And so you guys out there that are listening, go out and support the brother. Go out and support the sister, man. He showed he did a Facebook Live the other day going to the post office with bags in his hand, dropping off stuff. That's them hustling. That's them building their brand. And I love it, man. I love what y'all are doing. Absolutely.
Shout out everybody. Jeremy, man, I appreciate you, brother. Your package is in the mail. We got the order. Thank y'all so much. Everybody is maybe they've never seen the level of work that we go through, Brother Royce. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, right now we have a special treat for you guys.
Sure. Listen, y'all, the orders are on the way. Love the City brand. Y'all see the Big Love logo. Big Love. They're on the way. Order today. We'll be there in time for Valentine's Day. Choose the Nike bag. This is motivation. This is how big we want to be. All right, man. We got it. Pack them in. Let's go.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. Crack is whack.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. So I was thinking when I got to the end of the video, I think, whoa, what was it? I think what I was.
Hey, let me see. I want to be sure that we, because some of y'all think y'all slick, right? But y'all not slick, okay? Brother Royce, I don't know if they know it or not, but we told you guys that this event, the date and paint with the wife was gonna sell out, and we really appreciate you guys for tapping in. Event is sold out, Brother Royce, but we asked them to open it back up so a few more people could get in. So let me look. Let me see which one of my day ones do I see on here. Hold up.
You finna bless somebody?
I'm looking. I see. I'm looking for my names. Okay, I see. Okay, I see Keisha. I see Jeremy. I see Jeremy coming to the sip and paint. Let me see. Let me see who else I see. I see Brandon Fowler. I see you.
Here they come.
Who else did already got their ticket? Let me see, because I see the names. Crystal Fleming, I see you. Joanna, I see you on there. Ree, I see you on there.
Somebody finna get blessed. I feel it coming. It's about to happen.
Hey, where is? Because I think that might be another one, guys. And then too, what I want y'all to look at. It was kind of confusing whenever you went on the website, because again, their day, they had like a day up before my wife and I. So if you did get tickets, because I want to say I see my brother Jason on here too. Be sure you guys signed up for the right day, because I ended up looking and I see a few people that signed up for Thursday, and if you just went to the link, you may have signed up for the wrong day. So again, be sure that the day you signed up for is Thursday. I mean Friday, not Thursday. Because I think I saw 2 names on the Thursday, and I was like, nah, I know that. Let me look. J Ray. Hey, what's up, J Ray? Welcome back to the show.
He said all punishment.
Yeah, there's some they be on here. Yeah, no, and if y'all can't come, we're gonna have other events, man. It's cool, man. Definitely, definitely. Is love. So, Brother Royce, here we go. We're gonna hit him with the homework. And today's homework was easy. Today's homework was kind of easy, y'all. All you have to do is ask the person that you're with, what is their love language? Jasmine, we appreciate you for tapping in for a minute. That's it. Ask the person that you're with, what is their love language?
Yeah, and if you don't know it, go take the test. That was the other part. If they don't know what their love language is, go take the test. And it's a free test online, if I'm not mistaken. 5 love languages, you can do that, man, and it'll enhance your marriage. A lot of you guys been running in circles trying to figure out why you can't connect with your spouse or your partner, trying to figure out why you're off. Sometimes you're speaking the wrong language. You know, you're speaking your love language and not theirs, and so that'll definitely do it. See, hey, Jasmine, I hope to see you Sunday. Hey, man, I hope you be there, man. We're looking forward to it. Don't forget, guys, this coming Sunday, the One Love Marriage Ministry at Crossover Bible Fellowship, the One Love Marriage Ministry is having a marriage class. It's actually 4 weeks. Week 1 was last week, so we got 3 more weeks. It's not just for members. You get to come, be a part of it. We ask that you do register so we can get some information, but it is free. The registration is actually a free registration. We're just trying to get some information from you guys. But you want to come through. We're on conflict resolution this coming week. This coming Sunday, my wife and I, we're going to be teaching the class. And so we'd love to have you guys come through. Matter of fact, when you do come through, just say, hey, Brother Royce, I know it's you. I know it's you from the AM Wake Up Show with my brother Kiati. Hey, Kiati, I did want to say this. Earlier, you were talking about being at the club and how the person bless you. You still there? Because you froze up on us. You still there?
No, I'm here.
Yeah. So you were talking about that, and I got to thinking, man. You know, it's Valentine's Day, and I remember telling my wife what my real goal was, what I really wanted to do in life, Kiati. Just between me and you, I told my wife, I said, babe, what I really want to do is I really want to be on stage singing, you know, ripping my shirt off, sweating, having women yelling for me. That's what I really want to do, Kiati. And she said, boy, if you don't sit down somewhere. And so, you know, my dreams, I think Sister Robinson, man, kind of, you know, dampened my dreams. I was trying to create my brand, and she told me to go sit down. And so, Kiati, I didn't get the chance to live out, you know, my dreams, but I might give her a little something, you know, this weekend. Well, I just give her a private show.
You got to do that. You got to come on up out the shirt. I know you was doing a lot of walking and, you know, and things like that. I'm thinking Speedos and baby oil, Brother Royce. I'm thinking you got to just, you can't be born, Brother Royce. I need you right out there on that patio with some cowboy boots on, baby oiled up. You got to come through, Brother Royce. I'm telling you, she going to appreciate that, Brother Royce. Ain't nothing to say I love you like baby oil and boots. You hear me? Baby oil and boots.
Yeah. So, but no, guys, enjoy your Valentine's Day, man. And you know, I said earlier, get the big stuff out the way. Don't go into Valentine's Day trying to buy your way out or anything like that. You want to make sure you solve those issues. But here's what I want to give you. Let me kind of backtrack. If you are dealing with some stuff and you can't get through it, maybe you should hit the pause button, enjoy Valentine's Day, and come back to it. You may not come back at all after Valentine's Day. So, yeah, okay. I'm gonna give you a reprieve on that. Just go ahead and hit the pause button, and then get back to it after Valentine's Day. That'll be cool. That'll be cool. Hey, they was commenting about my baby all this stuff, y'all. Hey, I had dreams too. You know, I wanted to be out there on stage and, you know, so, you know, said, just told me, hold, slow down. I see you, Kiana. Don't do it, big fella. I got to, hey, but I can do it for her. I can have an audience of one. Just remember, Kiana said that woman threw money at him at the club. So get your dollars ready. Get your dollars ready, Josette. Get your dollars ready.
I'm doing $2 for $1. You can use this already used stripper money. I got 2 for 1. So 75, you give me 30, 250. I have real authentic stripper ones, 220s, and a 5. You could bless his life. And I just watched it, and it's been lights all up.
That's it. So, I want a thunderstorm, Joe said. I don't want you to just make it rain. I want a whole thunderstorm. I want a hurricane. Hurricane me. That's what I'm saying.
I can see Brother Royce coming out right now.
Hey, Kiana. Oh, hey, I didn't take the glasses off yet. I was just about to do the. Man, listen, I had a move coming. This was, when they do this right, when they come off with them right. Never mind. Golly. Ooh, Josette. Okay.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Not Magic Mike, Magic Man of God. He's gonna take the glass off and hit it like this.
But I can't do it now. I was going to take, because when you come off with the glasses, that's like a whole different thing right there.
I can see different now. My glasses gone. It's time to get it in. Everybody, okay.
Hey, and then you do one of these numbers.
Yeah, come on, brother. Some of y'all better work on the art of seduction out here. Listen, wait.
Hey, don't sleep on me.
Let me talk about equal effort. Let's go. And this is why they are goals, y'all. Come on, man. Come on, the goals.
She say, bring it on. Hey.
All right.
That's why we keep that section. That's how we do it.
We've got to end the show on this note. This is getting too grown for me, and I'm grown, y'all. This has been an amazing show this morning. Brother Royce, hey, definitely we appreciate you again, guys. Quick touching up. Effort has to be equal effort on both sides. A lot of us are praying for things and waiting for God to come through with the answer, and it's been quiet. And the reason why it's been quiet is because, again, man, a lot of time people think that God is just all sunshine and birds. Yeah, but no, God is kind of gangster. You got to remember that. T-shirts coming soon. Yeah. God is kind of gangster. Don't forget that part. So again, man, we need to be sure that effort is equal. Mm-hmm. We also need to be sure that we understand what the love language is. So again, the cooler weekend coming up where people like to celebrate love, start today. Hey, babe, what is your love language? If they don't know what the love language is, take the love language test. You can find it out. And then after that, you got to start actually building up the tools and building up the communication and setting up the environment where the equal effort is appreciated.
Amen.
Hey,
what he said.
Hey, man, appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for waking up with us. We'll see y'all tomorrow morning, Brother Royce. Last week we go to church on Thursdays now. I don't know how that got started, but last week for offering, I raised the grand for the building fund. We raised a grand total of $68.
Hey, okay. Okay. All right. I like it. Good deal.
All right. We finna get ready to get moved. We got a few appointments. The wife and I having 11 o'clock. So man, y'all be sure y'all be good, be blessed. Thank everybody that signed up for the paint, the Dayton paint already. Thank everybody that's ordered online from the repthecitybrand.com. We definitely appreciate y'all. Could not do this without you. Enjoy the rest of y'all day, man. And please brush y'all teeth, because if y'all still laying in the bed like Crystal, I know y'all ain't brushed y'all teeth yet, okay?